You're in your 60s, maybe 70s, and you've noticed things aren't quite the same. Maybe it's the way your body responds or doesn't when you're alone with yourself. Perhaps you've felt a flicker of doubt, wondering if what you've always done is still okay, still healthy, or if it's quietly working against you. You're not alone. I'm Dr. Sofia Carter, and for over 20 years, I've worked with men just like you, men who want to stay vibrant, connected to their bodies, and confident in their masculinity, no matter their age. Let me ask you something you've probably never considered. Could the way you touch yourself now be missing what your body truly needs after 60? It's a question that catches most men off guard, not because it's shameful, far from it, but because no one talks about it. Yet, in my practice, it's one of the most common concerns I hear. Men want to know, is it still okay to enjoy self-pleasure? How do I do it safely, and could it actually support my health instead of draining it? The truth is, masturbation isn't just normal. It's a powerful tool for your health, especially as you age. It's not about performance or proving anything. It's about nourishing your body, supporting your prostate, calming your mind, and staying connected to who you are. But here's the catch. What worked in your 20s or 30s might not serve you now. Your body's changed: thinner skin, slower nerves, more delicate blood vessels. And that's not failure. It's biology. The good news: when you listen to those changes, you unlock a kind of pleasure that's deeper, healthier, and more fulfilling than you might expect. Let's start with a story. Meet Tom, a 68-year-old retired teacher I met a few years back. Tom was vibrant, loved his morning walks, and still laughed at his own terrible puns, but privately, he was struggling. He'd noticed that his moments of self-pleasure left him feeling sore, unsatisfied, even a little embarrassed. "I thought I was too old for this," he told me, his voice low. "But I don't want to lose that part of myself." Tom's story isn't unique. Like many men, he was doing what he'd always done, rushing through, gripping too hard, and ignoring the quiet signals his body was sending. Sound familiar? Here's what science tells us. Regular, gentle self-stimulation can be a game-changer for men over 60. A 2016 study in European Urology found that frequent ejaculation, whether through masturbation or intimacy, may lower the risk of prostate cancer by up to 20%. It keeps blood flowing through the penis, supports hormone balance, and reduces stress by releasing oxytocin, the feel-good hormone. It even helps you sleep better by calming your nervous system. But, and this is key, how you do it matters just as much as whether you do it. So, what's the first thing to know? Slow down. I know, it sounds simple, but it's profound. Many men, like Tom, treat self-pleasure like a task to check off. Maybe it's a habit from younger years, sneaking moments in a busy life. But rushing through it now can backfire. When you hurry, your nervous system stays on edge, your blood vessels constrict instead of relaxing, and your heart races in a stressed, not so healthy way. The result: you might feel unfulfilled, sore, or even find arousal harder to reach over time. Your body's not broken, it's just asking for a little more time. Try this. Next time, give yourself 5 extra minutes. Find a quiet space. No phone, no interruptions. Take a few deep breaths. Let your shoulders relax, and focus on being present. This isn't about turning it into a ritual unless you want to. It's about telling your body it's safe to let go. When Tom started doing this, he noticed a shift within weeks. "It's like my body woke up," he said, grinning. "I didn't realize how much I was missing." That presence can transform the experience, making it more satisfying and healthier for your tissues. Now, let's talk about the second big mistake: gripping too hard. It's something I see often. especially as sensitivity changes with age. Maybe you've noticed it takes more to feel something, so you lean in with more force. But here's the problem. The penis isn't just skin, it's a network of delicate blood vessels and nerves that thrive on gentle, steady stimulation. Too much pressure can cause friction, irritation, or even tiny tears you don't notice at first. Over time, this can lead to death grip syndrome, where your body only responds to intense stimulation, making arousal with a partner or even alone tougher. The fix: lighten up, literally. Try loosening your grip, even if it feels odd at first. A natural, fragrance-free lubricant can help, reducing friction and protecting your skin. Think of it like a therapeutic massage for your body, gentle, intentional, focused on feeling good, not forcing it. When I shared this with Tom, he was skeptical. Less pressure. Really. But after a month of experimenting, he reported less soreness and a surprising new sense of connection. It's like I'm learning my body all over again. He said, "Your body will thank you, too, with better sensitivity and healthier tissues." But here's the part most men don't expect. Your emotions matter just as much as your technique. Let's be real. Society hasn't exactly encouraged men to talk about masturbation, especially not in their 60s or 70s. Maybe you grew up hearing it was wrong or embarrassing. Or maybe you're wrestling with how your body's changed the way it looks, the time it takes. Those thoughts can quietly build stress, guilt, or disconnection. And that's not just in your head. Emotions like shame or anxiety can tighten your muscles, restrict blood flow, and even dampen desire over time. I once worked with a man named David, 72, who carried this weight. He'd been widowed for years and felt guilty for still wanting self-pleasure. "I thought I should be past this," he admitted. We worked on reframing it not as something to hide, but as a way to honor his body. David started small, reminding himself that pleasure was his right, not a flaw. Over a few months, he noticed a shift. "I feel lighter," he told me, "like I'm allowed to be me again." That's the power of self-compassion. It's not just about physical release, it's about feeling safe in your own skin. Have you noticed any of these patterns in your own life? Maybe the rush, the pressure, or that quiet voice of doubt? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might help someone else feel less alone. So, how do you build a routine that's safe, healthy, and satisfying? Start with intention. Create a calm space, clean hands, maybe a soft towel, and a moment where you're not distracted. Use a lubricant to keep things smooth and comfortable. Pay attention to your body's signals if you feel pain, tightness, or anything unusual like swelling or irritation. Don't ignore it. These could point to inflammation or even prostate issues, and a doctor's visit can clarify things. But when done mindfully, this practice becomes a gift to yourself. Here's a timeline to keep in mind. After about 2 weeks of slowing down and being gentler, you might notice your body responding differently, more sensitivity, less discomfort, even a sense of calm. By a month, men like Tom and David often report feeling more connected, not just physically but emotionally. It's not about chasing intensity. It's about rediscovering what feels good now. Let's address one last thing: the fear of doing it wrong. There's no perfect way to enjoy your body, but there are ways to make it kinder. If you're feeling unsure, that's okay. You're not starting over, you're evolving. Your body's not past its prime. It's just asking for a new kind of care, and that care can be powerful. It can lower stress, support your health, and remind you that pleasure is still yours to claim. So tonight, or whenever you're ready, try this. Take a moment for yourself, not to perform, not to prove anything, but to listen, to be kind, to show up for your body the way it's showing up for you. You deserve that. And if you found this helpful, want more tips like these? Subscribe for weekly insights to keep you strong, curious, and connected to your health, because your body still matters, your confidence still matters, and you're worth every moment of care you give yourself.